has sort of parlayed some sort of leadership background into hip-hop culture. I think that there's going to be some things that he's going to hit on today that you probably didn't even know about. And so I just thought that this would be a good opportunity for you guys to talk to him and ask some questions. So I introduce Mr. David Banner.
They'll tell you about when I used to hustle, but they'll never tell you about the fact that I'm a semester and a thesis away from my master's degree. You know, still from the hood, still did the same things that I used to do, and did well. I just want y'all to know, like, regardless of what you've been through or the things that you've done in your life, I tell people all the time, we just finished talking about that. A lot of people, I hear people say, we want the old David Banner back. And I was just telling them, like, I don't want y'all to have that. They don't want that. They don't want who I was. You know? And as a leader, I'm glad that I went through that. She said she saw me when I was sleeping on the floor next to Pitbull. During that time, I would have hurt you. Really would have, and probably wouldn't have worried about it as much. But what I tell people is, that's what makes me the leader that I am. I'm not afraid to go in the hood by myself with a pocket full of money doing Christmas and give away money. Because I've been there. You know, I don't have no fear of being robbed. It's just where I come from. I don't like it. If I can navigate myself out of it, I will. But it's cool and I'm comfortable with it. And I tell people, I said, the media will always talk about the David Banner that was the hustler, David Banner that did it wrong. They never talk about the SGA president. They never talk about the guy that defended hip-hop in front of Congress when they were trying to take away our First Amendment rights. They never talk about the guy who threw the largest urban relief concert in history. I threw the largest urban relief concert right here in Atlanta at Phillips Arena. Me. I did that. But they will talk about anything negative that I did. This time in history is the time for us to become billionaires. Because all these rich folks who don't know about struggling, who don't know about cutting back, who don't know about not having nothing, they freaking out, committing suicide. This is our opportunity to diversify and get money. Is that no matter what you've been through, what walk of life, and if I don't leave anything else on you guys, it's this. I was from Mississippi. Like the poorest state in the United States is Mississippi. The one thing that they have nearly beat out of my people is the ability to dream. We never had nobody that was successful and said they was from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? We never had no other rappers. We don't have, y'all can at least look outside and see a football team or a football player or somebody or something that can make you feel like you make it. Our people didn't have nothing but the Mississippi Dope Boys. That's it. So in me saying that, every walk of my life, every time I put shit, every time I put out a single, I'm starting over. I have to fight my way back. I have to fight. But that's what makes the man or the woman. And when we listen to music, something that I really want y'all to stop doing, dude, music is just music. I hate the fact that we have allowed our music, or we make kids feel like they have to be exactly what they rap about. That's so bull. I don't care whether Ice Cube was the biggest killer or he sold the most dope in the world. He told the best stories that articulated the way that young black people felt in the hood. If you look in the Bibles, the people who told the best stories were the people who were storytellers. Let the people who articulate our pain the best tell the best story. That's the one thing I loved about Congress. I gave them examples of why I felt the way that I felt. I remember when I asked him, this is one of the most powerful situations, I asked him, I said, well, how is it that Stephen King can make movies about killing kids, doing whatever, y'all call it a horror movie? Why is it that I can't make horror music? And they said, oh, he's smart! And everybody started leaving. I'm serious. They got y'all didn't see that because the camera was this way. Let me see this for a minute. So y'all only saw it when it was that way or when it was that way. But y'all didn't see what was happening.